weekend, Morgs, would you lead us off with your 1 pointer, please?
1 point, Angus Bell got a start, thought he was good. Second highest ball carrier, and it was one of those games where it was close quarters combat in tight. I thought he was excellent.
Well, I went Kells. I thought he had just a good, solid game at the back there. Mr. Fix-It, he can play in any role. The communication at the back, you can watch him when he's on the field, is really one for the kids to watch at home.
Hunter Plaisami with a 1 pointer for me. I thought he was so good on the weekend. Just busting blokes. Looking more and more comfortable. Sometimes my heart's in my mouth a little bit, obviously as a Wallabies fan and someone who is urging them to every win available and possible.
That's why you buy the tickets.
Enjoy the ride, baby. I love it. He was really good for me, Hunter Plaisami with 1 point.
Mate, the backs hardly touched the ball. You boys are giving him points.
Well, he's at 12, don't forget.
Which in the Wallabies is a forward. He's just carrying.
And he was in there picking and going like Lenny, wasn't he?
2 pointers.
2 points, the skipper, Nick Champion de Crepney's one try, busy, physical. Once again, so much of the play was tight, one pass rugby. With and without the ball, he was excellent.
Yeah, me too. I had Crepo too as well. I thought he rolls his sleeve up in a game that he probably would have put a lot of pressure on himself. He performed really well, and I hope we see him a lot in a lot more gold jerseys in the future.
Ichi ni number 2. Hey. So desu ne. Honto. Okay.
Fluent. You could have read the Viagra bottle.
That's like Griggs was the best at it when we were in World Cup in 2019. He just go hey, and he just go honto desu ne. This is just Greek. All Greeks would say to everything. Someone go.
I'll tell you a good Bernard story at the end of this. Actually,
all right, we'll wait through the posties. So
That's on between 2 posts up late. 2
points me was Carly Cesano. What I have marvelled watching him develop over the years at Waratahs and back with the Western Force is his ability off 1 or 2 steps or even off a standing start to evade the first tackler. He seems to find a soft shoulder or a soft bit of contact and then has the power to go 1, 2, 3 steps. And the angle of his body when he's carrying is he's almost parallel to the ground and he's always going forward. Did that many times on the weekend, made a couple of steals and some big tackles. Carly Cesano, 2 for me.
I think his body shape progression too has been impressive to be able to cope with the physical demands of Super Rugby at the highest level against the best teams, but also Test.
You know what I mean? How he just kind of changes the angle.
How good was that story? How the coaches said he needed to be 95 kegs, and then like 3 weeks later, he just sent a picture of him on the scales, 95. You need me to do this? I'll get it done.
And 3 points.
Reasons not to pick you.
Who's your man of the match?
Tazana. Yeah, everything you said, Sean, plus a couple of times Wallabies ball carriers got isolated and he came from nowhere to save, and then some crucial options over the ball, jackling as well on turnover. 3 points.
I went Hunter Plaisami. I just thought he's had the season sitting behind a lot of players, world-class players, admittedly. So good for him to get a really great performance out there. We're going to be using him a lot through the spring tour, I think. And his desire to get in there and carry hard and beat that first player was something that got us out of trouble a lot of times.
He gives options at 10 too. He's played a lot of 10 previously as a kid.
Just carrying.
I didn't say pass. So he played number 10. Number 10.
Just a Stephen Donald scrum carrying 22 metres out.
Timur used to do that well
just let him play 12.
Okay. But he can.
Do the basics well. Great start on the weekend. Keep it going.
He was very, very good. I'm surprised that as a scrum half and more someone who was so complimentary of this man during the coverage that he didn't rate a point for you boys, and that's Jake the Snake. The amount of times he got Australia out of trouble with his kicks to touch was ridiculous. He's peeling off 30, 40 metres under real duress, didn't throw a bad pass, had a good presence, but the kicking was almost match-defining in some ways.
It was match-defining, yeah.
It was?
Definitely.
Yeah,
and, that last 10 minutes when Australia were under a lot of pressure, I think, without Jake there, I think we probably would have been close to dropping that game. His control, his like cool headedness under pressure as well, and a greatly underrated part of his game is his defence. His scrambled D. Inserting him in that front line. He's the world's biggest 9, so he can just get in there.
And Wallabies' tallest ever 9.
That's great chat. That was great chat.
Did he put that question in?
I think it was a Dorothy Dixon.
Jakey Gordon. boom, this becomes match defining with the defence as well. Scramble and the boys pile in and win the penalty here. They kick the touch, they win the game. So Jake Gordon, good. I mean, and an 80-minute performance.
Yeah. One thing, the reason I probably didn't was I think what he did excellently well was play to the conditions. Like, this is great. We saw it from White and the Lions series. That is part of, that's not him just going outside of system doing it himself. It's part of what the Wallaby team wanted to do. And he did it perfectly there because there was danger out wide too. That was quite a tight Wallabies backline defence. I do think tactically he must have exactly delivered what Joe Schmidt wanted.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have minded seeing the Wallabies just change it up a bit. I think maybe you do risk, especially last time, you do risk losing the game, but you can win the Test match by 20.
Yeah,
so I get it.
Yeah.
So once he started kicking that last 15, I didn't think we were going to lose, even though we started to lose a few impacts. So it was match defining, that performance. But I'd like to see him given the licence to mix up kick, pass, run a bit more.
Because he can run too, as you both know very well.